Hey, welcome back, sweetheart. So glad you guys are here, and I hope you're enjoying your Monday. Had a big weekend, and at least around here, enjoying the nice warm weather and that kind of thing. Been a really busy week since the last time we were together, and have a really great show lined up for tonight. Of course, we're going to give away some silver, and we're going to talk about a lot of the stuff that transpired this weekend, which was a blast. And but tonight is actually open mic. I don't have a formal guest for tonight, so if you feel stirred or moved to join us on the broadcast, you're welcome to. You don't have to have your camera on. I know a lot of people have said I've have a face for radio, but the for those of you who are a little bit gun shy or a little bit timid in that regard, you can come on and leave your camera off. But we'd love to have you. You're welcome to jump in. Got lots and lots of pictures from finds and pictures from this weekend, and so really looking forward to a fun show tonight. And I've mentioned this weekend a couple of times, so just know that uh, boy, we had a lot of fun down at the Show Me Pro Am, and I guess this is the third time they've held that event, and it was a lot of fun, and it was a very first for me. So we'll probably talk about that quite a bit tonight. But what I want to do first is talk to the folks who have joined us on the chat. So hey, here we go. Uh, there's Chris, Show Me Treasure. Got to meet Chris for the very first time face to face, and I'm afraid his back sore from carrying me and Larry and I over the finish line on our Show Me challenge. So, Chris, great to meet you. Thanks. I enjoyed having you on live and all your cool glass stuff and all that. So thank you for being here. Appreciate you so much. He's also, by the way, at no extra charge. He's a Hi Ho hero, so I really appreciate everybody who supports the channel through super chats, memberships, all that stuff. We've got Patrick. Here I am, making stupid people famous. Thank you very much for being here. You're a steady Eddie for sure. Relic Rat, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you being on. And man, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up with. So, and we have yet another Hi Ho hero. Hi, and I know you talking about how much you enjoyed Dig Stock. I bet it was a lot of fun, and the show me was just incredible. We have 3D Outdoors tonight joining us. He's also a Hi Ho hero, and I want to encourage you guys. I think I forgot to mention this a couple times, but for those people who are channel supporters, yeah, or Hi Ho hero members is what I should say. Go check out their channel. 3D Outdoors is fantastic. He does all kinds of different stuff besides metal detecting. Last week, I think I saw him doing a thing about how to raise the date on a buffalo nickel. It was really cool. I didn't know about it. So thank you, Dan, for being here. And we have a little showstopper there. We've got a fish kissing picture with 3D Outdoors. I know I'm backing up here, so just bear with me. Lucky Duck Digger, fantastic channel. She also does quite a few things besides the metal detecting. So please support her. Show Me Treasure also has his own channel. It's called Show Me Treasure, and please support those. And we have Brian Olier. Thank you for being here. The one of the original members, Hi Ho Heroes. So thank you. Appreciate you being here and chiming right in. We have Luis Villarreal. Thank you for being here. It's very special. Appreciate that. Even have a couple of your pictures lined up if we get to them. So that is our intention. Uh, uh, Christina H, another Hi Ho hero. Thank you for the chiefiest fan from Hi Ho Live. So thank you. That is awesome. Now 5 Mile might give you a run for your money there. So Jim Steele, thank you. Got a chance to talk to Jim last week, and that was not at the event, but just on a more of a personal note. That was fantastic. Thank you for being here tonight, Jim. Appreciate that. We have Jesse from Old 41. Don't call me NA Digger. Don't call me NA Diggs. Don't call me Jesse. Hey, thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate that. And I saw your last video, so that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we have 5 Mile Relic Hunter. Another fella got to meet. Also Hi Ho Hero, and got to meet him last weekend. Spent some time with he and his beautiful bride. We had so much fun. It was really a blast. I got some pictures of that too. And we have also speaking of pictures, we have Mystic Librarian in the house, and he sent some cool mudlarking pictures. I sure hope we get to those. Papa Roos, thank you. Very first member of Open Mic, and we've got another open mic tonight. So now, if I pass you up on the open mic, please please bear with me there. I'm a one-man band, and I'm trying to read a half a dozen different things at once. So just put your email in the chat. I can send you an invite from here, and put it in capital letters, bold it. If I miss it and you see it go by, and just do whatever you can to make sure you get my attention there. And here's another one. It's so good to meet Digging Daryl for on at Show Me. That was really cool. And I'm talking too much. I'm not catching up on the chat very well. So, but Digging Daryl's actually going to be a guest in 2 weeks. So that's fantastic. Appreciated meeting you, and thanks for making it on the live tonight. Dirt Claude, hi, so good to see you, Patty. I appreciate you very much. Thanks for being here. I'm going to try to catch up with the live with the all the way with the up to date on the. Oh, here's speaking of another one. We've got Crazy Digging in the house. He's got some pictures in the queue, so I hope we get to that. Thanks. Those are awesome, smashing pictures too. And let's see here. Crazy 41. Okay, I think I'm caught right up with the chat. So if I missed someone that wants to jump on the live, here we go. If I missed someone who wants to jump on the live on the open mic, put your email in the chat, and we can do that. Treasure Hunter Neil, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. You're driving, so 10 and 2 there, buddy. But thanks for joining us. That is very cool. Oh, look here, Patrick and I've got a little side hustle going on with some Wheaties. So I'm glad they arrived safe and sound. So thank you for that. Appreciate you so much. Okay, guys, let's switch gears a little bit, and let's just talk about that darn thing that we did that we did this weekend. I had my very first ever um, event, metal detecting event, and here I'm going to have to work on my banners here. Sorry about that. And it was the Show Me Pro-Am. This is the third year they've done it, and met so many cool people. It was neat to meet Larry, a 5 Mile Relic Hunter, and Show Me Treasure Chris in person. We had Jeff from Dropped and Forgotten was there, and I'd met him once before, but we got to spend some time together. Met both Vanessa and Jill, their respective wives, and that was just so much fun to see everybody having a good time. I think there was like 250 of us there. It seemed crazy that you got 250 people all searching in the same spot for stuff, but it was a good time. I'll tell you, I was pooped, man. I was just like dog tired whenever I was driving home last night. I just haven't done that much swinging in that short of a period of time. But the sponsors were great. The prizes were fun, and it was just a blast. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to do a little bragging now. For those of you who haven't seen it, Hi Ho Silver won the team Hi Ho Silver won the Show Me the ID Me contest. So what they did was, if you could imagine like a miniature golf course, except instead of having holes there to putt in, they had little flags, and they had buried targets. And so what we did, we had a 3-man team. It was myself and 5 Mile and Show Me, and we, as a group, decided what was under the what was buried there, and we had a score sheet, and we put it all down there. And I'm not sure any of us knew exactly what we were doing or how we were supposed to keep score or whatever, but I'll be damned if we didn't win that thing. And man, oh man, for a while there, we were like the catch me out, like the superstars of the deal. They started off with the fourth place finishers, and they kept naming the third place and the second place, and we didn't hear our names, and I was like, boy, we must have really goofed that up. But anyway, in the end, we were able to win that. Each one of us received a Legend 2, which was fantastic. That's just amazing, and it's weird because I love my Legend 1 so much. I feel like I'm gonna be two-timing on it, or I'm gonna be somehow disrespecting it if I open up my Legend 2. But it's still in the box. I haven't even opened it up yet, but I'm going to break it out this week. What a neat deal. For those of you who don't know, on the left-hand side is Hot Mess Fishing, and then to her left, or to the left side of the screen, first hunter with a box. That's 5 Mile, and then myself in the middle, and then Show Me. Now, the two guys on the right are Nocta ambassadors. The one that you can't see his face is shade is named Alan Landau, and the other guy's John something. They're up in Chicago. I think they have their own show or their own premiere or something like there. But anyway, that was very special, and I just was so shocked, actually. So it was really, really cool. So I don't want to go on and on about that one particular thing, but that was a really special deal. And yep, I'm going to be a Legend 2 guy. And so thank you, Larry. Or actually, well, I should say thank you, Chris, for carrying Larry and I over the finish line. Hey, I do want to say one thing. One of the holes had a 3-ring bullet in it, and Chris Show Me said, I think that's a 3-ringer, and we put it down. And it helped us cross over the finish line. But all of us helped, and it was really a special deal. Let me throw a couple of more items in there from the show here, so people get a chance to see. Here's a great picture with that's Larry and Chris, and then that's Jason Quarter Hoarder from, and he'll be coming on the show. Quarter Hoarder, and then Alicia, and they're both Nocta reps, if you will, or they represent Nocta, and they do a great job, actually. So looking forward to that. Going to see. We met Dog Tag Doug, Quarter Hoarder, Hot Mess Fishing, History Digger, Digging Daryl. Man, I know I'm missing dozens of show names, but anyway, that's a good picture of them, and that was really cool. Here's another great picture. I'd love in the uh, in the chat if you could, Larry, or I don't know if you can come on, but the pictures here don't do justice. But the picture to the far right is the belt buckle that Dog Tag Doug gave away, and there's a very special meaning behind it. I was already gone. I was trying to get back to Kansas City because today was actually a work day for me. But anyway, the it was very special, and Larry was fortunate enough to win that thing. The picture in the middle is Jeff from Dropped and Forgotten and Larry, and what they're showing you there is little piggy banks. They had lots of stuff seeded out in these fields, and the piggy banks were a special deal they had a bunch of coins in there, but most of them had tokens for other prizes. Several of them had tokens for new detectors and that kind of thing, and it was really special. And just about everybody that went out there to swing at all found something. So it was very, very neat. Okay. And I've got to think of maybe just one more picture. This is Rob Rizzo. He's a history digger, and he was. If you guys remember, one of my first lives was with Amphibious Detector. But when I first got started, there were 3 hunters that really influenced me in different ways: Amphibious Detector, Pace Streak, and Rob Rizzo, the history digger. He gave me so many good pointers about how to get permissions, how to seem professional, how to the uh, Daryl, I see your message there. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. And we'll have you on here in a couple of weeks, man. Thank you very, very, very much. Really good to meet you. Okay, so the story goes that Paystreak taught me how to burn through and just get target after target after target after target. Amphibious Detector showed me how to have fun and frolic around a little bit and not take things so serious. And then History Digger, he really helped me with a professional presentation to trying to get permissions. I tailored my business card after him. I tailored the way that I try to ask for permissions, my presence on social media, that kind of stuff right after History Digger. So anyway, it was a neat time, man. There was a bunch of people there, and so if you haven't ever done it before and it's of any interest at all, if nothing else, it's just a great social time, and so I would highly encourage people to go to events. Excuse me. That's the that's the social event part of it. Man, I've scored big time with the contest, getting a brand new detector. The fines, man, I got over 30 pieces of silver, an SLQ, a Franklin, and a Walking Liberty, bunches of dimes and quarters, a bunch of other kinds of oddball deals, foreign coins, tokens, and and that kind of thing. So it was really, 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 really neat, and just can't hardly say enough nice things about Mitch and Renita, the people who kind of put the whole thing together. It was on a beautiful acreage there in southern Missouri, and it was really just just remarkable. And so, anybody who was actually there and wants to chime in on the chat, then fire away. I am woefully behind on the chat, so I'm not even going to try to catch up for now. What I do want to do is go. Oh, here we go. Chris said he can come on the screen. If I missed your email, Chris, go ahead and put that in there again. I don't know if you put your email in there, but throw that in the chat, and I'll be able to invite you that from that direction. So yeah, that'd be great. It'll be good to have Chris on. While he's doing that, let me queue up our visiting on my link. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're telling me there, 5 Mile, but that's perfectly fine. Hey, we got a great lineup for tonight on Monday Digs. We start off with after this live, and I do have the automatic redirect set up. So at 7:24 Eastern, 6:24 Central, we will automatically go over to the Hi Ho Silver video tonight, and that is called Hammer Time. And I worked for a long time on that thumbnail, so I hope you we'll go over there and check it out. I had fun with that, and that's the first of our video. That's 7:24. Then Field of B Higgles has Field of Dreams and dropping bombs and gold and all kinds of cool stuff. He's got a neat video coming up. Then We Dig It at 8 o'clock. We Dig It's got some really old silver he's going to show. And then yeah, I see your email there, Chris. Let me I'm gonna pause my diatribe there on the other deal. And Chris was, I hope that was started with show me. Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, Chris, that's on its way to you in cyberspace, and hopefully that will hopefully you'll get it here soon. Okay, so on the Monday Digs lineup, sorry guys, and then we have Metal Detecting Mermaid following We Dig It at 8:15, and then congratulations, Rob. I always got to give you props when it's due, and he's already got his video up, ready to go, and he's got some really cool stuff he found on curb strips, old coins, and all kinds of cool stuff though. So there we go. Okay, 5 Mile's going to come on too. And let me 5 Mile Relic Hunter. I need to remember that. 5 Mile Relic Hunter at Gmail. Okay. So I'm going to try to invite 5 Mile here at the same time. Hopefully it's already in there and it'll just populate. Let me see if I can get us on here. Yep, cool. All right, Larry, you've got an invite coming your way too, and we'll get back to the right one here, and hopefully we'll have some folks joining us. I'm uh, I'm really excited about the way things went this weekend, and so like a kid in a candy store, and so okay, so we've seen that for long enough, and as soon as our guests come on, then we'll be able to do that. We do have some contests here, and so I want to go ahead and start off with that. Last week's clue was the Model T, and so these 20 people. Now remember, the cutoff was Wednesday night, and so I didn't have a long list this week for either of the giveaways. But those 20 people all answered correctly that it was a Model T, and so now we're going to. This is for a silver Washington quarter. Silver Washington quarter. We're going to see who wins that. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I heard silver. You're hang in there and get in the contest. Get behind the win for silver. These are all contests from high silver. Gotta be present to win. So first one is Mystic. Mystic. I saw him earlier. I'm gonna write his name next. I saw him earlier. Just go ahead and well, yeah, you commented 17 seconds ago, so you're good, man. Congratulations on your Washington. That is fantastic. And we've got two more giveaways tonight. Oh, actually, and on our second giveaway tonight, we do have a special announcement. We have a new sponsor, so that's very cool. All right, here we go, guys. Let me add him to the scene, and we are going to bring on and welcome Larry. Says, yeah, there he is. Larry, can you see me? Can you hear me, Larry?
I see you.
All
Yep.
right.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Hey, I don't think our connection's real good, so just let's get right to it. Can you show that
Yeah.
that buckle and give us any of the details on it? Yeah, Larry, I'm sorry, man, but our connection is just not working very well. Let me try to bring Chris in here. I think you're frozen, Larry. Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, if you can get your volume up a little bit, that would probably be all right. Or it might be on my end. I don't know. But you just have to scream into the mic, I guess. Well, hey, welcome. So I'm so glad you're here. And I'm going to remove 5 Mile for a minute. Larry, hopefully you can pop back on again there. Chris, hey man, you made it home okay and all that?
Like you said, I heard you say you were tired, coming home, man.
I
After
was.
3 days of swinging, I was worn, slick, and tired of fighting being sleepy all the way home.
I don't know how on your Missouri geography, but it wasn't halfway to the house. But in Warsaw, Missouri, I finally had to stop and get an iced coffee because I was thinking, man, I might doze off on this thing. I'm beat,
Right.
So, but anyway, it was so nice to meet you in person, and I'm thrilled that we actually got across the finish line on the on that darn contest. Tell us what you remember about the show and the contest, man.
Oh man, I don't know how in depth you want me to get with everything, but
just whatever comes to your mind, it's fine.
I'll show you my. I don't know if I showed you actually at the show or not. My favorite natural find. I was one of the people. Mitch opened it up for 50 people to donate silver. An ounce of silver.
Beforehand, right.
And he put those 50 people on a few different spots Friday before the show started for natural hunting. And
go ahead and show that. I'm going to try to change the screen here.
If I can do this,
you're okay. Yeah, you're right there. Can you describe that at all?
So this is a Confederate block eye 10 back button Butch helped me identify it from uh, uh, from American Digger magazine.
That
The
is so
bottom,
cool,
the
man.
it's surrounded with two branches or wreath, and then the eye in the middle. The bottom of the eye is messed up with a little dent.
Yeah,
But
but
uh,
it's
but
it's
anyway, so that
French.
that was my semi-rare natural find. There you can see the wreath and stuff a little better with the
Yeah,
light
yeah, you sure
like
can.
that. So,
That was French.
no, Confederate
Oh,
Confederate
Confederate. Excuse me.
soldier
I'm sorry. I'm
infantry
sorry.
button.
I'm
Yep,
all jacked up. Yep.
yep.
Very cool.
Uh,
Very cool.
but
All
yeah,
right.
the
That's cool.
as far as the ID challenge, that was. I mean, I was stressing, with
Yeah.
that a little bit while we were out there.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Larry.
Yeah, Larry, can you hear us? Okay, man. Tell us your favorite stuff or what you remember or
You hear me, see me?
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
we can see you and hear you.
All right, cool. I had a little trouble, man. I'm out here outside. Not sure what's going on, but my favorite song.
Um, can you tell us what you remember about our ID challenge and how we got across the finish line there?
The three, man.
Yeah, I'm having a little hard time with your audio there, but can you show us that belt buckle?
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Chris, I didn't get to see that thing up close, man.
Oh
That's
man,
very cool.
it's pretty sick.
That oh, look at that, man! Look
That
at that. That is so cool.
and
so
And
Larry,
Larry, what can you tell us the story behind it? That's a great picture of it. Thank
yes,
you, Larry.
sir. So, the buckle itself is all silver,
Ah, wow.
um, and it's the silver is silver that Dog Tag Doug has dug out of the ground, and he knows a guy that melts it down and transforms it into something else, and this is what he did. So it's DTD for Dog Tag Doug.
That is so cool,
Um,
man.
so he made one of these for Jason, the quarter hoarder.
Yeah,
So that's the buckle. And of course, everybody knows Dog Tag Doug for finding dog tags, right?
right.
So as you scroll around, you'll start seeing these dog tags.
That is such a neat.
is that not
That
the
is
coolest thing you
man.
ever
That's
seen?
cool. You know how
So
much I love. You know how much I love dog tags, man, and keys and old cars. To have that silver buckle and then all of those dog tags, that is that is extra special, Larry. That is really really cool.
the oldest, the oldest dog tag on there is from 1907,
Wow,
Larry,
that
what
is
would you
and
say that
they all.
buckle weighs?
that is
Oh, I
so
don't
cool.
know. It's
4, 5, 6
um.
ounces.
Oh yeah. Wait just a second. So not only did Doug give me that, but he also gave me. I got 2 silver rounds.
Oh, nice, nice. Was
Okay.
that part of the prize, or yeah? Did you get those
That
separately?
was no, that's part of the package.
Wow, that's great.
So
That's way cool.
I'm going to tell you that I was standing back there behind because I was actually going to go and purchase a T-shirt from Andrew the firefighter, right?
Right. Oh yeah, Andrew
And then
firefighter was there. Yep, yep.
yeah, so Doug was up there giving a nice sentimental speech, thanking Renita, because Doug is the sentimental half of Quarter Hoarder and Dog Tag Doug.
Right.
So Doug was talking, and he brought a young fella up to pull the ticket out of the box.
Uh-huh.
So I had to. I'm like, well, I better stop and dig my tickets out of my little name tag, and I bought 3 of them, and 3 of them were like $20. You could buy, I
Okay.
think, 7 for $50.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I pull out my ticket and I'm holding them, of course, the first three numbers are going to match everybody pretty much.
Right.
And then those last two, I was having this strange premonition in my mind, and it was like time slowed down, and I almost pictured myself winning that thing. I don't know why. It was just something was weird happening right at that moment. And those numbers pop up. It was slow motion, like whatever they were, 4, and then 8. And I'm like, oh crap, those were my two numbers. And now I'm narrowed down to, I've got 3 tickets of the last 9 numbers. So I have a 33% chance of winning.
Right.
The 9, and I had the 9, and when we won those detectors and they announced this, I jumped out of my chair. Like, I leaped out of my chair. Well, I wasn't in a chair, I was standing. I went the opposite direction. I almost went plumb to my knees. And I'm down, and I was in this squatting position, and you can hear the excitement in me right now because it was, and I walked up there behind Doug, and Jason looked at me, and he goes, "You won?" Because they were waiting for the person to come out of the audience, right? Out of the field.
Right.
And I was behind him. And so Jason's like, "No way." And Doug's like, "What?" He's turning around, and I walked behind Doug, and he still couldn't see me. And he's like, "What? Who?" And then he turns around, he looks at me face to face, and he goes, "You?" I said, "Yeah, me." He goes, "No way." He said, "Give me that ticket." I gave him that ticket. He matched him up. He said, "It is you." So I will tell you, I've been watching them guys since I started this hobby.
Right.
I've watched them. I've met them a couple of other times. Every time I've just kind of always hung around where they were, because they were just those kind of guys in the be around.
We lost. I think we finally lost Larry. He was having a little bit of trouble with his. Let me get him off the screen there. Oh, here he comes. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we lost you for
Do
a
you
while
hear me?
there. Yeah, we lost you for a
I'm back.
while there. Yeah, you're
Am I
back.
back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Go ahead.
So, what I was going to say is this means to me then $1,000 detector, a 2000 is that Doug found himself. It's personal.
Right.
It means a lot. I mean,
yeah. That's
you there?
That's really incredible. Larry, we're having some trouble with your connection there. I'm going to go ahead and knock you off there. But man, that is, how cool is that? Let's see.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
All right. Yeah, he was just struggling there. Let's do this way. There we go. So this is a weekend that I can't imagine Larry's ever going to forget. That's that's neat. And then I was just so surprised when we were able to actually win those detectors. I'm really, there you go. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. I see that. That is that is really, really cool, man. And I was just so surprised because even when we were doing it, Chris, I wasn't even sure we were filling out the form right,
Yeah,
So anyway,
yeah, we were fighting with it a little bit, and like I say, I was stressing a little bit trying to figure that out because, once we got past like 5 things, my brain was having a little trouble processing what else
Chris,
could there be.
I'm gonna ask you. Can you hear my audio? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yeah, I'm getting a little. Looks like some comments there. They might have been talking about Larry. Can you guys? Can someone in the chat just let us know if our audio is still good? Yeah, because I can hear you just fine. But anyway, okay, it looks like we got 5 Mile back, but we're going to need to jump into some giveaways here pretty soon. But Larry, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Yep, I got you. I got you.
I'm changing positions.
Yeah, I got you. You just keep
Got me now?
kind of coming in and out there, so it's just not a great internet signal, I'd say. But anyway, that actually looks a little bit better.
Okay.
So yeah, it's I was telling Larry before that between the detector, all the cool stuff he found in the ground, and then that belt buckle, and he better go get a lottery ticket because man, he's on a roll right now.
I was getting ready to tell you. I mean, they say grown man ain't supposed to cry, right?
That's okay.
But
man.
I teared for a second, and my hands were shaking. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Super cool. Yeah, and winning those detectors, man, guys, was that not awesome? Everybody's like, you guys got grins all the way to your ears.
Right. They were giving me trouble because you guys had chairs, and so you set yours down by your chair. I walked around the perimeter of that thing 4 or 5 times holding my box.
Well, see, we weren't sitting together. We were all scattered everywhere. I was sitting by the couple of guys from my local area that we all got a Airbnb. So we were all sitting there together.
Right.
And they announced 4th place and 3rd place and 2nd place, and my buddies, they're like, one of them was like, you're either first or you're nothing. At that point. And I knew Ed had written Hi Ho Silver at the top of our sheet. So in my mind, I was listening for Hi Ho Silver, and they announced Ed.
They said Rogers Boys.
It didn't.
The Rogers Boys. I knew there ain't no other Rogers.
Something Rogers, and I jumped out of my chair, and the guys I was with, they was looking at me like, I was going to
Yeah.
I
left my chair too.
Before, but I did give you some props there, Chris, for calling out the 3-ringer.
But man,
we all contributed.
So much stuff
we all
there.
had points and all that stuff, but that was a good call.
It was a collective effort, though, man. It was truly tough, to come up with 15, just ideas of what it could be in the ground. 1 to 3 targets, could be silver, could be clad, could be a valve stem, could be a hubcap. To come up with actually 18, I think, with the tiebreaker holes. So, it was.
There was 45 points possible.
Yeah.
And we got 13.
Yeah.
But Alan said that most of 12 points wins the month.
Yep, he did say that. Yep.
So
it's not just.
And there was tough competition there.
Yeah. I mean, they don't give you the possibilities. They don't give you anything but the spot on the ground where it's at, and you have to just swing it, listen to it, look at your VDI, talk amongst yourselves, and
another thing that made it difficult was they put multiple targets in the holes, and then you had a chance to answer for multiple targets or not answer for multiple targets, and so it made you really kind of wonder, am I just getting a bad signal, or is it 2 things there that are, jacking with each other or whatever? So anyway,
the answer to some of the holes were very surprising.
Right. It's no coincidence that 3 Missouri boys won that darn ID Me challenge for sure. That is no coincidence. Anyway,
pretty cool. Man.
That is cool.
Ed, I just got to meeting you finally. It almost like we'd already known each other.
Right.
Right. Great seeing Chris again. I don't see Chris enough. We're 45 minutes away. Practically neighbors almost.
That's our deal.
Yeah.
So, but great meeting you. Super great guy. My wife loves both of you. She couldn't quit saying, "Man, they're such nice guys," you know.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
she
Thank
had a
you for
blast, and
sharing.
Doug actually loves it. Doug loves than me. So
That is so cool, man. The one we're forgetting is Jeff from Dropped and Forgotten, because
Yep.
he was
Yep.
fun to hang out with, and he's
Yep.
he's a real good fella too. But
yeah,
yep, yep.
super great
All
guy.
right. Well,
Yep.
Scott
thanks, man.
McWhorter
Just
was running around there. I don't know. There
yep,
was lots
yep.
of people there.
Right. Well, I appreciate you guys hopping
Picture
on,
I
man.
sent you.
That is really cool, and we're going to get together face to face again. Maybe we'll do a video test checking out our legends there somewhere in Missouri, man.
Be all
Let's do
right.
it.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much, man. We're going to do some
All right,
giveaways
guys. We'll
and
see you.
stickers and other.
Take
Appreciate you.
care.
Appreciate you so much.
Love you both,
Thanks.
man. Love you both.
Yep.
All
Love
right,
you too.
buddy. See you guys.
See ya.
See you.
All right. Okay. Bye. All right. Let's get back to this one. Get back to this one. I'm not sure how. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. Thanks, man. What a neat deal to meet folks live there. That is really really cool. And we just had so much fun, and we were pooped for sure by the end of it. Hey guys, I want to go to our next giveaway now. We already did the one for the Model T, and I want to announce that we do have a new sponsor for the Monday Digs videos. I love my friends at High Plains Prospectors, but West Shore Hobbies, Shane and Rob, they feel quite a bit more close to home to me, and they've been generous. They stepped right up to the plate to have giveaway prizes for the Monday Digs contest. So the Monday Digs contest will go the exact same way, but West Shore will be involved with helping with the giveaways, and I want to be promotional of them too. So let me make sure I get the right banner up there, and there we go. Um, that should be right. Okay, yeah, yep, that's great. So thank you guys, Shane and Rob. Thanks for being generous, inviting us along, and let's take this thing for a ride, man. That's fantastic. So you guys know that the Monday Digs lineup is following this live, and each Monday you have an opportunity to put Monday Digs or Star Monday Digs or Capital Monday Digs or whatever you want to put in there in each of the content creators. We've got 5 videos following tonight, so you've got at least 5 chances to do that. What I do is I also throw in, if you go in after the live is over, put Monday Digs in this video, then you'll get another opportunity. And I put out at least 2 videos a week. But however often I do that, anytime you see a video from Hi Ho Silver, put Monday Digs in the comments, and you'll be eligible. So the this week, and the prizes may change up a little bit, but this week is the winner of the Monday Digs contest receives a $20 gift certificate from West Shore Hobbies. And so if you happen to win tonight, make sure you email me. I'll give you the info you need to cash that particular ticket in. And I love the idea of folks all pulling in one direction or trying to do things together as one team, and that kind of thing. I do love my friends at High Plains Prospectors, but this one feels like it's a little more of a natural fit for me. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm really happy, proud to be associated, and happy for you guys. So let's spin that darn wheel and see what we got going here. Let's pull that up. So I called it a wheel, but it looks a little more like an Egyptian sundial or a Mayan calendar or something like that. So once again, you've got to be present to win. But good luck, good luck, good luck. And this is for a $20 gift certificate to at West Shore Hobbies. And remember, man, they just got a plethora of metal detecting, gold prospecting, all kinds of cool stuff. But you must be present to win. And I'll put that 1 minute timer on. Tom Kingery, I haven't seen Tom tonight, but I also haven't been keeping up with the chat nearly as well as I maybe should. So, Tom Kingery, you have 1 minute to answer the bell, and hopefully we'll do just that. If not, we'll just spin it again. And it was so cool to have Larry and Chris on the lives, because not everybody really wants to jump on and show their face on camera and all that kind of thing. But if you could have seen Larry up close winning those prizes, he was really moved. I mean, he was really moved. So that is neat. So Tom Kingery, if you're in the house, please put your please jingle and say you're here. If somebody knows him, has his number, shout right away, because we're down to just less than 10 seconds. So it sounds to me like we're going to spin again. Let me put this in the queue, and I won't do anything till I hear the buzzer. But all right, there we go. Tom, I love you, but we're going to spin again. You got McClory. Okay, here we go. And thank you so much for West Shore Hobbies stepping up to the plate and being a sponsor for our Monday Digs giveaway. That is really, really cool. And Lucky Duck was here earlier. So Lucky Duck, you've got 1 minute to let us know that you're here from the chat. And I'm going to start the timer right now. But she was here earlier, so I think we've got a pretty good chance of seeing her. Oh, Colleen, come on, baby! You had to put your I'll say your knitting needles, but I might be saying the wrong thing. So whatever crafting thing you've got going there, you'll have to. Did I see Lucky Duck? There we go. Congratulations, Colleen. Appreciate it. And I have your email, so I will tag you up either tonight or tomorrow on how to get that gift certificate redeemed. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Colleen. That is so cool. It's cool. All right. We've got one more giveaway, and we've got a little over a half hour to go here. So let me catch up with the chat. There's plenty of people that I haven't said hi to, and apologies. I'm just spinning a lot of plates here. But Bart, thank you for being here. Always appreciate you, man. And sorry you got McClory there last week. Welcome back, sweetheart. I appreciate you being here, Angie, and you and Rick are you guys are fantastic. We got Ronnie in the house. Thank you. You and Torchy. Always appreciate seeing you guys. And let me see. Here we go. Yeah, we got people. Sarah, I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. We've got lots of people backing up Colleen, saying that she's here and ready to go. Okay, we do have several other things, but one of the things I've been encouraging you guys to do, and I've been so remiss about actually keeping up with them, is sending pictures. So we're going to throw a couple of pictures up, and we'll see if you guys recognize any of these. But we're going to have some new additions now. Let me get this one off the screen here. We're going to have some new additions now. If you don't recognize them, Randy Riddles is on the left-hand side, 5 Mile Relic Hunter in the middle, and B&Us Odyssey is on the right side. Of course, Beth, she's got the biggest bass, right? So way to go there. But we have some new additions. So we're going to get those up on the screen now. So since Randy Riddles has one end, now his wife has another end of the picture. That's Nicole with a catfish. And those are some fish kissing lips for sure. So thank you for doing that. That is very cool. And your picture will go down in internet history. I'll just have to figure out how to do a montage of all of them for now. But thank you guys for playing along, and thank you for kissing fish, and thanks for sending a picture. But we're not done yet. We actually have somebody else. We've got 3D outdoors. It's a little bit, the picture's a little bit darker there. I hope you guys can see that. But that's Dan kissing a beautiful walleye. I hope that one tasted good too. But that's Dan from 3D Outdoors. And if you guys haven't checked out his channel, do so. There's all kinds of neat how-to things on there, and so anyway, check his channel out. And Dan, thank you for the playing along, sending in fish kissing pictures, and that's very special. And we're going to get to the place where we're going to have to shrink those pictures up so I can get everybody on one deal. But that is way cool. Okay, so thank you. That's those are the fish kissing pictures. Now there was also a couple of funny ones in here. 5 Mile sent this one. Maybe I'll get my banner off of there. 5 Mile sent that one, and I think it was a little AI deal that he had made up or something or other there. But hey, nothing like publicity, whether it's good or not. Right? Here's another funny one. This is one of my favorites. Andy doing his deal, and I'm sure that's AI generated too. But I love that. Let's see here. Oh, we got. I'm getting the impression that Randy might be a little bit of a ham because he's got all kinds of funny pictures that he likes to send. So appreciate you, just your fun-loving, frolicking spirit. Same with you and your wife. And this one is you actually got some bird eating some crumbs or some seeds or something over there. But thanks for the pictures that make people smile, man. That really is just. It's just fantastic. So let me catch up with the chat here. Thank you guys for sending those in. Let's see here. We've got CD, and I know I'm missing saying hi to some folks. So just please accept my apology. There we go. We've got Rob chiming in, says friends on Facebook. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll get this thing off the ground with those giveaways, and that's really neat. Okay, so Shane, I'm not sure if that's pointed towards Randy or myself or Larry or Chris. Actually, it might be pointed towards Rob. So yeah, Rob mainly. If you come on the live one of these times, you're going to have to wear something besides your skivvies. So anyway, that's fun. Appreciate you being here, Bart. That is awesome. We're coming up on the top of the hour, so we've got right at a half hour. Oh yeah, there we go. That's Randy. Yeah, he deserves it. And nothing wrong with running around in your skivvies or less. You know, there's nothing. Oh yeah, there we go. That's cool. The one on his phone dancing. That is funny. Okay. So folks have been so good about sending pictures in, and I'm quite a ways behind. So let me scroll down the chat. We do have one giveaway left for our Hi-Ho heroes, but one shameless plug. We met Rob Rizzo, the history digger, excuse me, this weekend at the Show Me. He will be our guest next week. So if you don't know him, he's a very thoughtful, very kind fella, and he's it'll be a good show. So please tune into that next week. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we've got Qbot. Now she sent me some pictures a while ago, but check this out, guys. This is one of her first hauls with her brand new Legend 2. So when she emailed me or something when she found out I won those that Legend, and I told her, well, I got to keep up with you, right? So Qbot, way to go. Thank you for sending pictures. That's really special. And for those of you that don't know the story behind Qbot, remember, this can happen for any of us, right? She was bopping around the internet on YouTube on a Monday, I believe, and she just happened to run across Monday Digs or something to do with metal detecting. And so she started getting on some lives and just started joining the bandwagon and won a pinpointer and a digger. And I think she ended up winning a metal detector, actually. and she learned how to do it. And here she is, graduated up to last week. She got a Legend 2, and she's showing off her finds. So that's fantastic, Susie Q. I'm so happy for you and glad that you're having fun with your metal detector. That's very special. It's very, very cool. Well, here's CDG chiming in with nude metal detecting. So there could be some merit to that. So check with me offline, and we'll see what you got there. So we've got more pictures, and let me get the right ones up here. This is the first of several pictures from Mystic Librarian. He did some mudlarking and river hunting very recently, and so he had a name for this guy, and I can't remember. It's like Snappy or something. I can't remember what his thing was, but that's very cool. And he said he got the chicken legs for him, and that looks like a cold cream bottle or container or something like that. So I love those old things you can find in the river. Let's see what else. Oh, this one was very cool too. This is actually looks to me like turquoise set into stone, or at least a turquoise looking stone as a piece of a part of jewelry, something along those lines. So Mystic, that's very cool. I appreciate you sending that. This one was also really cool. Now the picture on the left is a non-Doug picture, but I love those medallions that have a religious tie or some other kind of memorial that that is tied in with them. They're really, really, really fantastic. So so thank you for those. Thank you guys for sending in treasure hunting pictures. Oh, look here, we've got Ohio Fred in the house. A lot of people that I don't recognize right off the bat. So we're so glad to have you, and thank you. I want to keep going with the pictures, though. Julie, I don't know. I haven't seen her in the chat tonight, but she was so nice to send pictures of some of her finds. So this is Julie. I think on other channels she's Miss Julie, but anyway, this is a beautiful silver ring, signet ring that she was able to find, and that I love that. I love that, and appreciate you sending those pictures in. Julie, I think that's the only one I had queued up from Julie. Then Crazy Digging, he sends me lots of finds pictures, and it looks like I might have goofed this one up a little bit, so apologies there. Let me see if I can't fix that here. Let me do it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he sends me lots of finds pictures. This one was really, really neat. This is from Crazy Digging. If you haven't seen his channel, he does some really neat shorts. So check out his channel and Crazy Digging. And this one it looks like maybe a one of a kind of a ring. First of all, it's silver from 1940, which is really, amazing in its own right. But the way that's stamped in there, I don't know if it was mass produced, or those are certainly hand stamped. And I just think that's fantastic. I've got a little better picture of the top of it here. Crazy way to go, man. Those are really special finds. And thank you for sending. You sent me a lot of other stuff too. And I'm just kind of having a hard time catching up and showing all the different finds that people have sent in. But man, that's really cool. Thank you guys so much. It's fun. Thanks for sharing your finds with me, sharing the journey, and it's just a really, really neat deal. Once again, I want to say thanks to West Shore Hobbies for being a new sponsor on the show, and that's really, really really special. Want to acknowledge all of the people that have been so thoughtful in the chat, and that is very, very special. Okay, we are right at 6 o'clock, so that means we have 24 minutes before we automatically transition and redirect over to the Monday digs. I want you to please check your subs. If you're not subscribed to Hi Ho Silver, please do that. But also remember that I can't do anything right now in the chat as far as adding you as a moderator. But what I do is I go back in after the show and during the replay, and I can add you in if you've made any sort of a comment at all. I add you in as a moderator, and then by doing that, you can click on anyone's channel. All you got to do is just click on their name, and you have the ability to go to their channel, see what they do. I'll just use Colleen Lucky Duck Digger as an example. She did that tonight. She won. But if you click on her channel, then you can actually see there's a bunch of other stuff that she does. And so I want you to be supportive to the extent that you can. Be supportive of the other channels and the people that are in the chat. It's a really neat family, a really neat group that we have. But speaking of groups, this is our Hi-Ho Hustler board, and I know you won't be able to see it really, really well, but we have a new addition right here. This one is History Digger, so we're filling the board up. Don't be bashful. If you have a sticker and you want it to go on the Hi-Ho Hustler board, send it on. If you want a Hi-Ho sticker, Randy, oh, you know what, Randy, now just remembering that, Randy. Sorry about that. I do have another picture from Randy, but I don't have it queued up. But next week I'll try to remember to. He actually sent me a picture of what he did with his stickers, and it's right up my alley. So, way to go, Randy! Thanks. So if you want a sticker, just email me, and well, I keep putting up the West Shore banners there, so you could also email Hi-Ho Treasure and get them that way. So that's fantastic. What else did we have here? We did the picks. Check the subs. Send those pictures to the Hi-Ho Hustler. So let's go back over that Monday Digs lineup, and then we'll get to our last giveaway before we transition into video land tonight. So without further ado, here is our Monday Digs lineup. We're on Hi-Ho Live right now, and thank you guys for being here. 724, 624 Central, we will do an automatic transition, automatic redirect over to the Hi-Ho Silver video. And tonight's video is Hammer Time. So I just want to encourage you to go check out that thumbnail. If you've ever seen a fat white guy that is trying to dress up like MC Hammer, well, you check out that thumbnail and you'll see it. Following that is B. Higgles with his video tonight, 744. He's got a very cool video. Lots of neat old stuff. Field of Dreams, dropping bombs, finding gold. That guy, man, that guy crushes it when he goes hunting. So thanks for that. Thanks for sharing it with us, Brian. And following him at 8 o'clock is Gene from We Dig It down in St. Croix. Always neat videos there. What a special hunting ground he has, and they're just such cool videos. And he does get old silver tonight, so we'll want to chime in on that. Following him at her normal slot is Metal Detecting Mermaid. Always love the spontaneous enthusiasm and the genuine joy with which Anna does her metal detecting. It's fun to watch. It's infectious. So thank you, Anna. We'll be tuned in at 8:15 Eastern time tonight, and then we wrap up bat and cleanup tonight is Florida Thunder Digging with Rob, and he's already got his video up. Pardon me, ready to go, and that is curb strips and finding lots of cool stuff. So that's our lineup for tonight, and I'll promise you guys that 5 videos, that hour and a half's worth of entertainment, treasure hunting, that sort of thing, it represents a significant amount of human effort, human time, human love, focused attention on trying to bring you some really cool individual creative content. So thanks for supporting it. Thanks for checking it out. And it's a labor of love for sure. All right, we're going to transition over there. sure I'm well behind on the chat here. Oh, there we go. He says I want a sticker. Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, Jesse, please email me. All right, and I'll be glad to send you one. Oh yeah, here we go. Chris, send me some stickers. I'll send you some back, man. I appreciate that. Hey, we got Happy Bears in the house. Hey, I want to apologize for everybody I skipped over on the chat because I have really missed a bunch of them. Yeah, 5 Mile. I did give away stickers this weekend, and if I didn't get you one, sorry about that. William E, thank you for being here. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you being here. That is very special. Okay, we're going to go ahead and transition now over to the last of our giveaways. And this last giveaway is for our Hi Ho Heroes. So, boy, here at Hi Ho Silver, we love our Hi Ho Heroes. So this is our special group, and there's a dirty dozen of us now, and I'm just so happy and grateful that folks have chimed in and ponied up and been a part of Hi Ho Silver. So as of today, we have 12 recipients, and you can see there are lots of cool channels. Lucky Duck Digger, Ohio River History, 5 Mile Relic Hunter. Well, he doesn't have a channel, but Charlie Digging It Back, Riddles Relics, 3D Outdoors, Show Me Treasure. All very cool channels, and I really want to encourage you to check them out. And big thanks to Brian, Christina, Terry, and Bobby for just being great supporters of behind the scenes, helping make things happen, because the shipping and all the rest of that stuff, it doesn't happen for free. So it's very much appreciated, and thank you for being a part of thank you for being a Hi Ho Hero. That's very special. Now, I did take the liberty to change things up a little bit on the giveaways, and I didn't short anybody anything. As a matter of fact, I made the gift cards a higher increment because I felt like I had a bunch of them in there that were at a pretty low increment, and it was getting a little unwieldy trying to show you 52 different things, all at the same time. So what we're going to do is the list that you see here. This is all the stuff that was on there already. But I basically just combined some of the gift certificates to make it a few shorter or a few less giveaways than 52. And so what I'm going to do is once a week, we'll give another one away and another one away and another one away. And when we get down to a manageable number, I think it's going to be 15 or maybe a dozen. I'm not sure. A relatively small number. What I'm going to do is, as we give one away, I'm going to add another prize in as we give one away. So every week we'll have a new prize in the mix. There'll be very cool prizes. There'll be gold. There'll be, check this out, guys. And I'm not just speaking out of my wazoo here. There is a fella on the screen here who just won a metal detector, right? Well, I have two legends and they work fantastic. So one of them is going to go to a Hi Ho Hero, and we're going to do a giveaway. We've in recent videos we had a Morgan silver dollar. I'm going to give that one away. When we've had gold rings and platinum rings that we've found, I'm going to give those away. So just know it's gonna pay off for you to be a Hi Ho Hero. And the a really special benefit is you've got to be present to win. And there are several people on the Hi Ho Heroes list that are pretty rarely present. So if you're a Hi Ho Hero member and you will pay attention to the Hi Ho Live on Monday nights, you stand a really good chance of winning some fantastic prizes. So anyway, I'm not trying to be a shill about the memberships. I'm trying to encourage you. And all of these 20 plus items here are up for grabs tonight, and they're all very cool, items. And thank you guys for being Hi Ho Heroes and supporting me. Now, with that, we do it two ways tonight. First of all, we got to figure out who the Hi Ho Hero is going to be. So who the prize is going to go to tonight, and we will see. Bobby Patterson, you have 1 minute to chime in. And thank you a bunch for your support. Really, really appreciate that. But you've got 1 minute to chime in. And if you don't, then we will go to our next contestant. As we're waiting for her to come in, just want to say hi to some folks that I haven't yet tonight. Uncle Dave, thank you for being here. Appreciate that so much. 5 Mile, I'm not sure if you're asking me a question, but I don't think I got one of your stickers, and I would love them. Anybody who is in earshot of this particular deal, I would love to get a sticker from you if you have them. So I'm not sure if I said, oh yeah, I did say hi to Papa Roos. Thank you for being here, buddy. Appreciate your quiet support of all of our channels. That's very neat. It's good to have Rob and Shane chiming in the house, and that is very, very cool. Yeah, exactly. Yay, go Bobby, go Bobby. Oh, all right, Andrew. Andrew, thank you for being here, but I don't think I saw. I'm gonna skip right down to the bottom and make sure I didn't miss something here. I don't think I saw Bobby, so we're gonna spin that bad boy again. Now, hopefully, oh, somebody said she's here. So let me back up here and make sure I didn't miss. Oh, there we go. Look, congratulations, Bobby. Thank you for being here. Now we get to see what your extra special prize is. That is cool because I was about to drop you there. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. And now we're going to see which of those cool prizes you have won. And they are some very cool prizes too. Oh, that's very special. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And could be platinum, could be gold, could be silver, could be a gift certificate. There's all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to see what Bobby Patterson has in store. $20 gift card, High Plains Prospectors. That one comes off the board. So congratulations. I'm going to do number 18 here. That's a gift certificate. $20. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations, Bobby. And I hope you spend that in good health. All right. All right. All right. So that is the extent of our giveaways tonight, and we've had a lot of fun with that. So that is very, very neat. And there is still a lot of cool stuff left on that left on the yeah, there you go. Congratulations. There are still a lot of cool prizes left on there. Actually, I'm gonna put that up again because these are the prizes that are left. So now this is there's going to be one gift certificate that's not on there, but we've got several 2 and 3 packs of silver. We've got a bunch of silver rings. We've got two different gold rings, one gold filled ring, a platinum ring, and like I said, I've changed it up a little bit, but what we're going to do is get that prize list down to a manageable level, somewhere between 20 and 10. And once that happens, then as we give one away, we'll add another one in each week, and so it'll be a little bit fresher. There'll be a little more in the know on what you might be actually winning there. So that's cool. Thank you guys for participating in that. That's very, very special. Okay, let's see how we're doing on the chat. Looks like we're holding up pretty well. BNS Odyssey, Beth, thank you for being here. Showed a picture of you kissing a fish tonight. So and you have some competition. Nicole from Riddle's Relics was on there kissing a fish too now. So you're the first two females that we have in the fold on the fish kissing pictures. But I'm going to make a montage of them. I might even do a video of them one of these days. So that is very cool. Randy, so glad to see you. And man, it didn't dawn on me until I grabbed the stick of the Hi-Ho Hustlers that you'd already sent me a picture of your stickers. So I promise to show that. It just won't be tonight. Yep. Oh, actually, Dirk Cloud's chiming in. He said he showed a picture of you kissing a fish, and that was true. I did. But for those of you guys who didn't see it, and I don't have it queued up tonight, I actually have a picture of Patty with an octopus on her head. No kidding now. I mean, and it's not like this is like a big old slimy octopus with the tentacles hanging down and all that. That is some crazy stuff. So if you want to see a picture of Patty with the octopus tentacles, send me a note, and I'll make sure to remember to put it up on our on next week's live. So, but thanks for being a good sport, Patty, and I appreciate that. Let's see who else we have in the chat here. Oh, don't forget to check your subscriptions. Make sure you see anybody in the chat that you're. I don't think I've seen Dwayne. So Dwayne, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Lower Arkansas, yeah, we were down much closer to your way here this last weekend. That was really special. There we go. Cool. Girls can fish too. Yep. That is very neat. Appreciate that so much. Oh, Dirt Clod. She probably had some fresh octopus afterwards. How about that? Now there you go. That's that is really cool. Hey, Dwayne, thanks for being here, man. I really do. I appreciate that. So you come by any Monday night, and we got a whole lineup of videos following this. So hopefully you'll see something that you like there. Oh yeah, I want to give another shout out too. One of the guys that I met this weekend was Rob from History Digger. He was a really nice guy, and he's a very thoughtful, methodical kind of a fellow when it comes to history and digging and that kind of stuff. So he will actually be here next week on Hi Ho Live. He's our guest next week. So please check that out. But if you hit that notification bell, you won't miss any of the live guests that come on. I got agreements for additional guests coming up for Dog Tag Doug, Hot Mess Fishing, Quarter Hoarder. The week after History Digger will be Digging Daryl. We'll have Teresa the Treasure Hunter. Gosh, I'm sure I'm missing a few of them, but folks that we met up this weekend for the first time face to face, and they're coming on the live stream. So please next week be sure to check out Rob. He's a thoughtful fella, and looking forward to that particular live. That should be a lot of fun. And we're at 6:18 now. So right at the next video starts at 6:24. So at 6:23, I'm going to put a little trailer video up there. And basically, if you just hang on to that trailer video, it will automatically redirect you over to the first of those videos. So, and that will be coming up shortly here in just 5 or 6 minutes. So grab a slice of pizza right now, or whatever it is that. There we go, Andrew. Let's see what you got here. So I've caught a man eating squid before. That darn thing hit me while taking it off the hook. Okay, very cool, right? Andrew. Speaking of folks with cool channels, excuse me. Andrew has a channel that's much different than most of the ones that you'll run across. It's all about seeing stuff in the sky, and primarily the night sky. Could be become something stellar. Could be something UFO related, plane related. It's quite interesting, especially if you're into that angle of things, if you will. So, Andrew, thank you, and I appreciate you being a support. And I love it when people have a YouTube channel that's far different from what we experience here. Pardon me, my throat is about to go here. I'm gonna have to put a lozenge in. It might be a sign that I'm talking too much. Okay. Pardon me. Let's see who else is in the chat here that I might be missing. Oh, here we go. There we go. Deer meat sandwich. Very cool. Um, so Crazy's chiming in to say, Jason and Doug, excellent people. Yes, I agree 100%. And so is Hot Mess Fishing. I don't know if you guys were able to see the import of that belt that Larry had, but not only was it really cool in its own right because it's silver that's been dug out of the ground and then melted and fashioned into this beautiful, beautiful belt buckle. But then the around the leather, around the belt, he has either sewn or placed in there all of these different dog tags going all the way back to 1907, that is also very cool in its own right. And then Larry himself has kind of got a reverence or a soft spot for Jason and Dog Tag Doug, and that whole crew of folks that are on Quarter Hoarder. So it was a very special moment for him. I mean, it was really, really touching. And then the day before that, he'd won the metal detector, a legend too. So man, he was just walking on cloud nine for quite a little while there. He couldn't stop smiling. There you go, 5 Mile. That is really too much singing on the way home. Amen, there, buddy. That is way, way, way cool. So, and you're right. That belt was quite beautiful. I need to go back and see mine. I can't remember exactly. I think I have a 1904, but I'm gonna go back and I saw it. A whole bunch of life is about plagiarism, right? Yeah, you see somebody else do something and then you want to do something just like it, right? On one of the lives, I saw somebody doing a time capsule, and they had a dog tag and 2 or 3 different relics from a particular year. And I've got a bunch of old dog tags, so I'm going to go back and sort them out and put them together with coins and keys from the same era and make some of my own hi-ho uh, uh, hi-ho history capsules. And so anyway, that's a really neat thing. And I love the way our hobby, our passion kind of, let's say, honors our history. We don't have to live in the past, but man, it's neat to remember it with reverence, celebrate it, and then go do the next right thing with whatever you're with whatever you're doing in life. So that's fantastic. I want to thank Mitch and Renita for putting on such a good show down at Show Me. That was really special. All the different people that we got to meet this weekend, and how friendly everybody was. Thank you to Larry and Chris and Jeff. So I'm talking about 5 Mile Relic Hunter, Show Me Treasure, and Dropped and Forgotten, for spending so much time with the new guy and showing me around, showing me the ropes. You guys are all very generous. It was so nice to meet Larry's wife, Jill, and Jeff's wife, Vanessa, and just meet such a great group of people. Several of them jumped on the live tonight, so it's been fantastic. But thank you for all the hi-ho heroes. Thank you for the people that are in the chat and supporting the channel. Thank you to our new sponsor, West Shore Hobbies, Shane and his crew. I'm just thrilled with the way things are going. So I think we're supposed to transition over to this live. I've probably been talking too long here. Let me throw that up, and I'll see you guys next week. See you at Monday Digs in just a second.